Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. Welcome back to Blueprints. It's about to be day 118 because we just ended a day 117 in the throne room. So what we're going to do to start this run is go see if the throne room drafted in the outside position does anything for us. If not, we'll keep the ball rolling. Welcome back. I hope you're having an excellent day. I've had a lot of fun with this new outdoor room mechanic, and mostly I just like that it gives me new things to chase down. So, let's... I hope this does something. We kept Ornate Compass and we kept Moon Pendant. Interesting. I really hope that this does something, but I am not hopeful. I am not hopeful about the chances, if that makes sense. But I didn't think Treasure Trove would do something outside necessarily, and it did. So, throne room. Also, you can rotate. Well, except you can't outside. Probably. So, throne room outdoors. Candles are still lit, the exact same candles. It's dark in here, that's for sure. There's no... that's interesting. I don't know that this has happened before. There's no photos in the thing because there's no letter out here. That's funny. No sketches inside of the slot because there's no... Okay, I think throne room is a bust. In terms of out here. There does not appear to be anything. It looks so different when there's no light. There's usually an overhead light. Overhead light? There's like a well of light, like right here, I think, normally. But out here, the lighting is so dark. Interesting. Okay. I think nothing has happened out here. I'll check that off the list. And now it's time to use our 2 days left of the monk. And pick something new to draft outside. Remaining on my list is Foundation, Secret Passageway, Antichamber, Tunnel, and other rooms with 4 doors. I would say I am... Foundation is the last of the on that list, and Tunnel is probably like right before it. So we're looking mostly at Secret Passageway, Antichamber. Yeah, that's it, and other 4-door rooms. So let's make it happen. And along the way, we'll see if there's, if none of those do anything, I'm gonna assume. I'm going to do 2 things. One, I'm going to assume that Treasure Trove is the one you should draft outside. But I will still, given the opportunity, experiment like crazy. Because I would love to see if there are other, like interactions, basically, outdoors. I don't know what it would be, but I would like to see if there are other interactions outdoors. Do we take Treasure Trove here? I think we just do. Because a run... The most successful thing I can do in a single run right now is take Treasure Trove. Mostly for the money. But partially for the clues. Okay. Go ahead and do some screenshotting. I do have a key already. So we are saving this oh shit. We are saving this as box 15. We are opening it. Blue with the moon on it. Thin Aries borders a poetic realm. Thin Aries bordering Arch or Iraja. I believe we think this one to be true, but let me do some checking. Checking of a couple things. One, this is memo 15. Two, let's check our treasure trove list. So, pink boxes, that's not it. Boxes marked. This one we know to be true, to be false, so there's a chance that this is true. I think Iraja. First off, do they technically border? They do. And the reason I ask that is that Arch and Orinda might not and Finn might not technically border because there's this. I don't know. Do you call it a border if you're separated by like a river? I don't know. Probably. Like, would you say that two nations border each other if they are separated by a river? I don't know. You don't if they're separated by an ocean, but I don't know. A river and an ocean aren't the same thing. Everything in my body is telling me that Iraja is poetic. Yeah. It is. So we're going to mark this one as true. It's a very easy. We believed it to be true based on the type of its the box most likely makes it true, and the statement itself is just true. So cool. Up to 160 coins. So from here we would like pick a storeroom. So my goals are, I'm reminding myself more than you. My goals are secret passageway or get to Antichamber. The reason we have both of those, Antichamber is a 4-room door, and it's weird. It has the weird doors in it. Oh, I just had an idea. Do you think... I was going to say Antichamber's purpose is probably those doors. They're doors unlike any of the other doors in the game. Doors that must be opened with a lever. And then you still draft behind them. I was going to say, do you think you have to draft behind them? Or you finally gain the ability to draft behind them? But... in hindsight, it's kind of obvious. My new prediction is that there's a key in there that we need. Because we now have a thing we don't have a key for, which is the quote-unquote true treasure of the trove. The problem is that you can't do both of them outdoors, which means you would have to keep the key across runs. Okay, I think that feels good. That feels like a good potential solution. My guess is that if Antichamber does anything, which I don't know that it does, it would be less... the reason to do it would be less for the doors and more for... I don't know. More for the potential key? Maybe we need to... but maybe that's not right. But if it's not right, we need to think about rooms that have like some relationship to keys. Because we now need a key. And we could potentially get a key. Keep it in like coat check or something. Or with Moon Pendant. And then in the next run get Treasure Trove outdoors. The question is, how would we find a black Orindian key or Orindan key? It would probably be in like Throne Room or Treasure Trove. Like a black room, which it is not in Throne Room as far as we know. We don't think it's in Treasure Trove. Tomb is already outdoors. Armory is the only other one, which could be very... oh boy. Drafting Armory outside... could be very interesting. I'm going to add that to the list, although it's kind of much lower. My thought with armory was armory is a shop. Maybe you can buy the key. It's a shop and it is a black print. Here's the problem. It says weapons and armor. It does not say... It's not a shop otherwise. It is weapons and armor. Damn it. If we're looking at other rooms to potentially draft outside, Clock Tower is a weird one because it has verticality, you know? It's a really weird one. Verticality that we get to go up. Like, Dovecote is a tall room, but we get to go up the stairs in Clock Tower. Vestibule's also weird because it, like, is forced... Is it... It has a rule related to the doors. Does that mean it has to have 4 doors? Does that mean if we drafted it outside, it would have 4 doors? I'm just making a long list, but we're going to do it. Anything else that would be very weird outside? Foundation. Rotunda, maybe, but I don't see that being any... Anything that just has entrances and exits is not done anything for us. I'm thinking of, like, lore... when we've drafted it outside. Like, lore reasons. Like, entrance hall did nothing outside. Same with the doors from Secret Passageway. Could you technically draft room 8 outside? I don't even know. That kind of hurts my head to think about. Attic, like, is an upstairs room. Garage would be a weird fucking room. You just wouldn't do anything, right? You just wouldn't be able to... you couldn't power it. But how would they get the car inside of that little, like, inside of that room? Oh, no, I just broke my pen. Shit. Pool would be really funny out there. Okay, I need to stop. Now I'm just being like, what would be funny? It would be really funny to draft outdoors. That's probably less helpful than, like, what would be good. Drafting studio's got some big windows. I don't know. All right. So where are we at right now? This all started because I said because Antichamber may have a key, which could be really cool. But we're looking for this run, we're probably looking for Secret Passageway. That's the easier one to get to. Although now I'm just curious about Antichamber. Maybe we do Antichamber for this run. God damn it. I don't know. Okay, so... I think Boiler Room makes a lot of sense here. Let's go back to the other corner, though, before we go there. Geist bedroom here is probably fine. Give me a couple dice. Okay. Oops, sorry. I walked into the wall. We've gotten treasure trove this run. We still need your... like conservatories, your observatory, your lost and found. By need, I mean that's what we're shopping for. And then we need to find rooms that get us north to Antichamber. Which is mostly, I would say at this point, a key problem, actually. I think without having keycard in your inventory, one of the main things I've run into is a lack of keys. That's okay. We can solve that later. I can't get conservatory to save my life right now. I just can't get it. It's crazy. I guess we get bedroom here. It's not helping in any way, shape, or form. Okay, let's treat this like a run where we need to go all the way. So we need resources. We need we need junctions. I think break room makes... I think coat check probably makes the most sense here. Dead end, we're going to go north from dining room anyways. I don't need the shovel right this second, so I'm going to leave it. Unless we want to grab it and not waste footsteps. We may need it at some point. Let's grab it. That way we don't have to get it later. Okay, so, and of course I got lost and found next. We'll take conference room here. Got a lot of coins. Would love a commissary. A locksmith that's in a better position than the last one was. Now, we could do something kind of interesting here with electric eel aquarium, which is we could power up the garage, which is something I want to do. Chapel is a very easy, free way to get out of here, though, and give ourselves some junctions. Let's go here. Okay, that's fair. I think we rotate observatory here. I really don't want to go through lost and found right now. It's the one run I really don't want to open it. We'll go back to there in a second. I got good items in my inventory, and I'm gonna lose one of them if I. I think we just take break room here for keys. Have to do math. Do I still have my... I do have my cheat sheet open for how to do math in this game. What colors mean what? 10 minus 6 is 4 times 2 is 8 divided by 2 is 4. 5 divided by 5 is 1. Divided by 5 is 0.2 times 20. 0.2 times 20 means 1/5 of 20 is 4. Nice. Nice. Good old keys. I would have loved key card in this situation, but that's fine too. Drawing room here is great because we could... yeah, I like drawing room here. We need some gems. We'll get a trophy room eventually. We'll get a gem here. Key card is amazing because we can go up to the bottom of foundation if we need to, and also if we get security, we can make sure more rooms are locked. There's a lot of reasons to love key card here, but we don't have it, so it's not going to work. Break room here is not bad. It gets us more keys. Problem is... I kind of want to redraw. Should have taken break room. Let's, shit. I think this is fine. Let's redraw. None of that is useful for this run. Weight room is useful for this run. We lose footsteps. But, oh, it's not that useful. Dang it. I want to take weight room eventually. We should probably take foyer. Oh, I don't know. For the keys. Then we're out of gems, though. Let's take foyer. The reason weight room there is kind of weird is that it only gets you 1 extra junction, and it takes away half your footsteps. Like, it was not useful as a junction room, as a 4-doored room in that specific spot, which is probably fine. Garage, I'm only interested in if I can power it, and I can't power it. West Wing Hall here is perfect. We know it's going to be unlocked. Can I get something with my rotate that goes left? I can. Now, there is something interesting here about closed exhibit. If I rotate it, I could get behind it. The problem is the doors are security locked and I don't have a key card. Shit. Fuck. I think we probably need to take Breakfast Nook for the ability to look inside of Nook again and get a key and get some footsteps. All good things. Adds morning room to the draft pool once I eat the food. Let's draft from here first. Kennel is interesting. I don't have a lot of dig spots, but I don't like any of the other stuff, so. And I do have a shovel, so. Who's a good boy? Turns out it's you. Okay, unlocked the room. Mailroom is being a pain in my asshole right now. I think we want break room here. Classroom, the longer we hold on to it, is actually great for this type of run. I don't know about great, but it's decent. We need gems, though. Holy shit, I just realized. There's no way. We're getting through the common stuff. We're going to get to stuff that requires gems before too long. We need gems. We need a key card. Key card, key card, key card. 8 times 8 is 64. Minus 20 is 44. Divided by 11 is 4. I'm noticing a pattern. A lot of the most recent answers have been 4. 3 squared is 9. Minus 23. Minus 23 is negative 14. Plus 20 is positive 6. Then you square it. 36, 16, I think. Oh boy. God damn it. That's fine. Could be really useful at some point. Okay. We got the secret passage we were looking for. This is a place I feel pretty good about taking weight room. It hurts our footsteps, but we're on rank 7. We'll get dining room very soon. Opens up a door into Antichamber. It opens up the only important door into Antichamber, right? Doesn't it open up left? And we've already opened up back? I think. It opens up bottom. Okay. I mean, it's still great. Unlocked the room above it and the door above and the door below. Okay. So we should probably be a little careful here. Don't have a lot of footsteps. Don't have any gems. If we go one room north, we get our ability to eat food from dining room. We also have the ability to eat food from Nook right now. Both of those help our footsteps. And that's part of the reason I waited on eating the food, is that that food value is not cut in half now. It's fully beneficial. That said, we're going to need gems. I think we're going to need gems. I think we probably go one room north. Step into rank 8. Let's use a regular key here. One die. Okay. Well. Probably should have used a silver key. I think we have to take wine cellar, and then I think we have to get out of here and go south with this idea in mind. Eat food. Go draft much lower in the thing to gain some resources. Specifically, I would like trophy room and study. Because if I get that, I can 100% make it north to Antichamber. If I get more diamonds and study. So this gets us dinner, whatever's in this dig spot, a key. We'll take it. 3 gems. It's a beautiful thing. Wine cellar would be a boring room to put outside. And then we go straight down, south, I mean. Grab some dig spots here. Before we draft in this room, which is going to be a really high, not really high stake. We can always just undo it, but we only have 2 days left on our blessing. So it's kind of high stakes. Before we draft from that room, we're going to gather resources. One of which is right here. 10 footsteps. Now here's the question. He looked and he looked under beds and in nooks. Too obvious is what it said. Too obvious? Snug corner reading room which serves as a quiet private place for guests to spend a few hours of their afternoon away from the hustle and bustle of the staff. Things in this room that are interesting to me. Holy shit. That is, I was going to say this little mountain on the wall. But hold up. Have I magnifying glass to this before? It would be under Nook. Note, right? I have. I haven't looked at this in forever. What does that say? This is the thing from the billiard puzzle notes. Okay, so it's just how to solve billiard puzzle. Order of operations. It also says Antichamber appears to be sealed by all 4 sides. Must be a way to open. Sinclair has many blank secret that he will take to his grave. Now, I knew that I had seen... Oh, it's not exactly the same. I knew I had seen that somewhere. Oh, you guys can't even see it. My bad. I was pulling it up on my... I knew I had seen this hand-drawn somewhere. It's not exactly the same. Does it mean Antichamber? Also, reading this description is really interesting, where it's like he would take these secrets to his grave. Are there more secrets at his grave? I don't know. There's a lot of bookshelves over here. Can I get back in there? I would love to. Is there anything else in this room? I'd love to look more at these bookshelves. There is a rook. A rook in the nook. Rooks are interesting because of castle. The letter puzzle. There's some books here that have colored spines but don't have... I suppose there could be something with like the addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. And the colors of the spines. But man, that feels like a stretch when I can't even really examine the books. You know? Okay. Like I can't really hold them. Okay, so we've eaten. I think we probably need to go down foundation. If we go down foundation and out to the front, we waste fewer footsteps, but is the elevator stuck there at some point? Down? Because I don't have a thing. I don't have a security door. I think it's okay. The door might be stuck. The elevator might be stuck down there. But it saves us footsteps. We could just go back around. You only need the key card to call this down here if it isn't already down here. So it might be in a more advantageous spot down here. Okay, we're gonna go. I don't think we need the gym from the... We don't need to go to the inner sanctum, and I don't think we need the gym from the... Let me just add the underground to the list of rooms you could potentially call it in. I don't think it would work. I don't think we need to go that way because we already opened the correct door. So I'm not going to waste the footsteps to also go get the gym. I'm not going to trade the footsteps for the gym. We're going to go back out to the front. We're going to eat food. We're going to hopefully draft like security, study, and trophy room all at once. Make our lives a little bit easier. And I have 3 keys. One of them is silver. Dining room is straight left. We do have a boiler room. We just haven't used it yet, so that's great. Plus 30 footsteps. Hell yeah, dude. Has anything been spread in here? I don't think we've spread anything. Okay. So now we go over to... Probably to boiler room to draft. We could also draft northward from here. I think we go to boiler room first. Okay. This is kind of exciting. We're doing one of those old runs where we, you know, have to kind of really care about where we're struggling to make it to Antichamber with all the doors unlocked, you know? We're not struggling, but you know what I mean. Is there anything I want powered here? There's study, but the problem is it's a dead end in the wrong spot. We could take it, though. And we could draft north of observatory. I think let's do it. Fuck it. If I can get trophy room. I don't think it matters that much. I think I'm kind of overthinking it, but sometimes it do be fun to overthink things. I'm just trying to determine what the right strategy is. Study's nice. Study's fun. Okay. I think we probably don't want to go back outside. I think we just want to go this way. Over to chapel. And then... right to observatory. We've not technically grabbed our resources here. Pizza slice. All we got from that was extra footstep stuff, which is not great, but that's fine. I would have loved a gem or a key. So, corridor. Dovecote. Well, these are kind of terrible for us. I think we probably take Dovecote. All right, let's try it. Let's keep drafting, keep drafting, keep drafting. No need to go slow here. We should be totally fine. We've unlocked the door by digging in it. I don't remember if there's anything else. In here, we can rotate shit so aquarium gets a little bit better. Costs 1 gem, but gives us access to a whole bunch of new places. Has a compass, which I will be avoiding taking for now. I like the winding path. I think we take morning room here, which won't rotate. Why? It's not good. It doesn't matter. I'm probably still gonna take this here. I have my I closed exhibit now. I don't really want to take unless I can, because of the key. Lost and found, I want to keep my items. And morning room gives me gems, which is good. But I would love to have rotated it. It's so weird that you can't. That's all right. Oh, because it's got windows, right? Throne room, there's a you can't rotate closed exhibit because of the way it has a back wall and 2 doors. So you can't, like, put the doors facing outside. Morning room, you couldn't rotate because of the windows. What's the other... And then the third one you could rotate. Okay. So it is still really weird that I couldn't rotate throne room in the middle of the fucking map. It was really weird. Okay. Okay. So... from there... we still want trophy room. We still want... what else did I want? Security. If we got a new clue, you'd know what to do. Imagine there was just a new page on the end of it. There's a lot of books in here. In a library. It's a funny thing to say. Wow, there's really a lot of books in here. Laboratory would let me access security, so let's do it. Experiment setup first. Unlock or bypass the security door. We're not going to probably do that. When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps, then add 1 gold to your allowance. I kind of like that. Let's do 2 or more gems drafting. Permanently add 1. We'll probably not make it happen at all, but let's do it. Log into network. Gonna go for security through remote terminal access. As soon as it connects to the terminal. Estate inventory has a compass and a broken lever. Wonder where that is. Security level to low, because I don't have it. And exit. Okay. Fuck. Speak of the fucking devil. Okay. So now our job is to go up to foundation. Go from there. 46 footsteps. Straight then right. The only other thing that could be cool to do during this run is try to get I can't really do it during this run though because I don't have the right stuff. I was gonna say get the red crown again, get the crown from the closed exhibit, but I don't have the Speak of the Devil. I don't have the key card. I think corridor is fine here. I'd love to get to, I don't know. Can't take lost and found. Vault gives us a little bit of money. All right, cool. Let's just call it then. We're going to take vault and we're going to go use 1 die and trophy room is the thing that I really want though. Fuck. Do I spend a gem on pool hoping that I can get trophy room afterwards? I desperately need trophy room for the chance to unlock a shit ton of stuff, you know? So special key in this situation is only silver. I think I'm against the wall, meaning multiple exits would be a little weird. I think we use a normal key here. Am I against the wall? I am. Ah! I'm gonna use... No, I'm not. It's fine. We'll take mailroom and we'll be done. I was really hoping for trophy room to give us the ability to redraw a lot more times, but we just didn't get it, so it does not matter at all. I'm stressing over something that truly does not matter. We should be totally fine to get to Antichamber here. We draft from here. Need something that goes left. And we have the ability to rotate. So, pump room. Big spot? Nope. And then, dope, we got it. I think we could probably, we'll take security just in case. It doesn't matter. I don't know why it matters. Cool. Yeah, I'm really curious about this. You know? We're going to call it a day in here. But let's go in here first. Things are back to normal in here compared to where they were outside. This Cuckoo 2 clock. There's on a new clue 2, a newer clue. There is a like clockwise a arrow that goes clockwise, which makes me obsessed with the cuckoos. All right, Crown of the Blueprints. Excellent. Cool. So let's do this. Let's call it a day right here. I think we're there. I think we're there. I don't think we need to do anything else. Blessing of the Monk. We call it a day here. We could call it a day in room 46 again and test that thing out, but I think we want to try this first. Sorry, it's the end of the run, and I'm like, do I need to do it? Was there something else I wanted? Oh, there was. Shit. I needed to put... I was like, I know there's something. I needed to put shovel back in coat check. I don't even know if I had the footsteps for that. Damn it. I didn't get shovel back in coat check. Sometimes at the end of the run where you've been juggling a couple things, you let one drop. Clockwork Castle of Tomorrow. 5 tomorrow rooms, 5 mechanical rooms. All right, let's keep going. So, we'll see what Antichamber does. I am hopeful. Maybe the doors will do something. To me, it looks like... not exactly, but it kind of looks like Her Ladyship's Diary is pointing to the same drawing that is directly over the Antichamber note in the on that in the note in Nook. We'll see. We have gems. We don't have keys. I don't know if we need keys. Got 80 coins. It just would be cool to draft Antichamber here because it's weird. I've never drafted Antichamber before. So do we think... Okay, same key. Damn it. Damn it. So do we think we need to open that door? Probably, right? Wait, that's new. That's brand new. So close yet so far away. Used to say to go up, you must go down, or something like that. Used to say to continue up, you must go down. Meaning you need to go get the basement key. Or use the basement key on the underground to get access to the inner sanctum that allows you to pull the lever. Is how I interpreted that at the time. I don't see any reason not to anymore. Okay, so a new note is interesting. So close yet so far. We should probably have screenshotted it. I'll screenshot it later. So close yet so far. We're not barking up a tree. I don't know if it's the right tree, but we're barking up a tree. Oh, this game. All right. Back to the old reliable. Pretty quick. Let's get a treasure trove. Let's get a... We probably need a... No, to open that door, we do need to make it to either foundation or... Secret garden? Is that right? Weight room does the one south. Now I can't remember. Observatory here into the corner. You know the drill. Plus 5 diamonds. Holy shit, we got diamonds. We got gems today. Which makes study very powerful. But I like to use these corners. We kept silver key and shovel from last run, by the way. Thanks to the moon pendant. Damn it. I think we buy locksmith here. I think we take locksmith here and solve the problem that we have been putting off for a while with. So we're buying a special key. Our hope here is secret garden key. We got prism key. Okay. I have 6 keys, which feels like a lot. We could always come back, but we also have lockpicking kit, meaning we have the ability to unlock, first off, some doors. Secret garden key. Let's fucking go. Dope. Dining room, pool, coat check. We don't need coat check yet. I think we take dining room because it's really nice to have dining room really close to the entrance hall, because then you can step in and out really easily. Like, I can go down foundation, come back here, get food, go back. I wish I had a key card. I'm really stressed about the idea that I don't have key cards these days. Calling it a day in other rooms than break room sucks for because key cards piss me off. Not having a key card. Security doors piss me off. There's a compass, which I don't want. Key card system. At least we got security very early on. We can set it to low, but unfortunately low does not mean nothing. Low does not mean none. Staff services, we take the special order for magnifying glass because I have a plan related to something. Then we go remote terminal access to laboratory. You know the drill. I'm just talking to myself at this point, being like, what do I do next? That's right, I do this. Experiment setup. Each time you find some trash, each time you draft a hallway. I think we do the red room, lose 5 steps, add 1 to your allowance. So I will say, I just looked down at my notebook and I have this page with questions on it. And one of them is, what is room 8 on rank 8? We can mark that one off. We know what that is. Why does the attic drawing point to security? It wasn't pointing to... Sorry, why does it point to office? We know the answer. It was a code for security. Central server side is in the Blackbridge Grotto. Why does the metal detector go off in office? We're not sure. That was a bug a long time ago. What does the inner sanctum seal mean? Towards the north and a new future or something like that? Probably. What's the deal with the birds and the bats? I don't know, man. What does the clock tower note mean? I still don't really know. Okay, from here, let's go to the corner. Let's get a conservatory. We take it. We take it when we see it. Let's see what we got. Okay, vault, East Wing Hall. Vault is standard, which is fine. I think that's great for now because we might need that 40 to push us over the edge. East Wing Hall being unusual is a little annoying, I'll be honest with you. Let's make it standard. Great Hall. I think is fine. It's a resource sink for things that I can solve in other ways. You know, it takes so many keys, which is one of the things that I'm kind of struggling on a little bit right now. Perfect place for Geist bedroom. And all it gives me is unlocked. One, it can give me a couple resources, some keys, but you have to spend keys to get it. And it gives me an unlocked antechamber door, which I can get in other ways. We'll take... Oh my god, we're basically dead-ended already. We'll take a conference room here. We're dead-ended, but we have amazing resources. So trophy room here is even better for resources. Probably should have taken chapel, but we can still make this work. We are going to have to redraw. Secret passage to what color, though? Wish I had the ornate compass. I should have checked that shit inside of the go check. I wish I had all the items forever. Secret passage green, probably. For like cloister or do you think these are file boxes from the detective? These right here? Or archives. They kind of look like archives stuff. Oh my god, we struck out. I think we redraw again. It should still be green. Perfect. Okay. Cloister of Renna here is good. We need junctions, and we've got so many resources and no no freedom of movement. Okay, so from here, that's a dead end. Let's go this way first, probably. Hopefully we get... So we need study. We need study for sure. Okay, we're back to exactly no junctions. We may have to use some of our constellations to redraft here, because an interesting thing is happening, which I should talk about real quick, which is that we have spent a decent amount of the game recently in a position which is that no individual run really matters, because I can always just reset and do the same thing over and over again. Here's what Blessing of the Monk has done in a really interesting way. Each run matters not because of what we have in this run, but because of what we got last run. If we hope to, like the other day, 3 episodes ago, I put entrance hall in the outer room, which means all of a sudden on that run, I needed a sledgehammer in order to determine the... You know, I can always reset up that whole thing, but that's a lot of work. So I kind of needed a sledgehammer. Similarly, right now I need to hit some levers. I need to hit like weight room, secret garden, some of that shit, you know? And that's kind of exciting because it takes you back to the early in the game when, like, oh no, it's not every run that I have a wealth of resources and the ability to do, you know, it's not every run that, like, starts to look pretty good. Half of them are kind of bad. So it's kind of neat to get to be back in that position in a completely different way. I think we go here first. I think we do Electric Eel Aquarium. I'm going to draft here. Allowance has been raised because that was a red room. We did lose 5 footsteps, but... lockpick kit. We're not on the... Use, I can't use Secret Garden Key. Let's use Silver Key. Give ourselves even more junctions. Those are the 3 worst possible multi-junction rooms in this location. Add in archives, and you've got the 4 worst ones. I'm going to have to use a star. Weight room is perfect in this position. We're down to 17 footsteps. On the other hand, we have unlocked one door. In Antichamber. But that's the wrong Antichamber. Like that one, that's the one that might not work on the one outdoors, because that door's already open outdoors. Fuck. Okay, we have to hope this door is locked. Secret garden key. Now this one will be different. I may come back and solve that if I need more keys, but for now, let's go this way. Do a little bit of digging. We need turnips. I'm out of food, or I'm out of footsteps. I'm getting coins instead. We've spread fruit throughout the house, which is nice, but... Okay, so does this open either door? This is the inside antechamber. It says rank 9, and it shows a door. If I hit it again, shit. Okay, that's the same one. You can skip the cutscene by holding down the button. Now... What's the door? It's throne room. I was like, what's the room that resets the, that opens the north door? It's inner sanctum, and it's throne room. In antechamber. This will take us to the eastern one. So, all three doors are open inside. We don't know if the door is open outside, and I don't have the footsteps to check. Now, in the meantime, I also want to look again at this. I think south does nothing, right? I think it's north that shows you the moon. South is the realm sigil. Just while we're here. Because the moon is in a new clue. It's hovering over... It's that page that says, like, records. With the broken vase. I don't know if it in that page it exists there as sort of a like the thing you're working towards. It looks kind of like just like a metaphor for what you're chasing, you know? On that page in A New Clue. It sort of hovers in the distance as like a ghost haunting the detective / person in the book. Okay, from here, we mostly need throne room. I don't really know what to do other than that. It's an old shoe. I think we just basically need to draft as many rooms as we can fit in and see what happens. There's a key. Lockpicking kit. Courtyard here is pretty good. Metal detector. We have dinner served now. Footsteps is the real problem. Got a turnip, which helps. I think the next move is to connect to the foundation, because if I can get there, then sort of nothing else matters. I can go down. I can hit the button. I can go out the front door, get dinner, Go back inside. Go up foundation. Or not. Oh, I can go outside and check the fucking thing. Yeah, I just have to get to foundation. Duh. Oh, I should have grabbed the sledgehammer before I wasted a thing. Listen, I've been playing for a couple hours. At this point, my brain's kind of toast. So I think we're just looking for foundation. While I'm here, let me go to the corner because I can redraw in the corner. See if we can't get literally what I was looking for. A treasure trove. I've only gotten like one treasure trove in today's recordings, and I'm not stoked about that. I need more treasure troves. This is how I build, like, this is my compound interest, you know? Of course, it's not actually compound interest. I only gain 5 coins each time. But more importantly, I gain knowledge each time too. Okay, so we have a white waves box, number 16. Includes, it never rains in Arch Aries. I believe Arch is stormy. Memo 16, but we'll double check that. Yeah. This is just false. Now, the reason it is false is because this is a white box. Green memos in white boxes are always lies. That's why. Because this was a green memo inside of a white box. Cool. I like that it says lies. Not false. It says lies. Lies. That makes it seem so much more dramatic. Okay. Dope. From here, I think the goal is just go down. Go back. We can draft from this place in the future if we need to, but I don't think that we need to. I think we're not playing the game of getting to Antichamber. We're playing the game of getting to 9 footsteps. Let's draft from here first. Of getting my outdoor Antichamber unlocked, question mark? Study here is amazing. Unfortunately, it's kind of in the wrong spot, but I think I'm going to take it. There's a key there. Excellent. Okay. So, from here, we need to go down right. I think I see a banana. It's not a banana, that's a flower. Through aquarium and up to foundation, ideally, in an ideal world. This way, then turning right. A powered passageway is not bad. Gives us a lot of options. We'll do it. Then north. To foundation. Come on, just work. Just work. Hell yeah, we'll take it. Showroom's great. I have the money to buy awesome things that I can put to my disposal. Okay. Ornate compass is amazing. Master key is pretty good. Moon pendant is also amazing. I think we probably go from there. I don't think we need the master key. I think we'll just leave everything else there. My goal is if I can get ornate compass and moon pendant to be saved again. Okay, so from here, we go down, inner sanctum, Front door for footsteps. Outside room to see if we've unlocked anything. See if those little doors went up. I hope they did. If not, this is going to be a real bummer. Go from there. And then we got to figure out, after this, we're probably going to do secret passageway, secret passageway. So we need to have enough footsteps to end our day in secret passageway for Blessing of the Monk, is sort of my thought at this point. Okay. Kind of have to pee, which is distracting me a little bit. I probably should just go pee, but listen. The solutions to this game wait for no person. On the other hand, I did just get a message from daycare, so be right back. Okay, back to it. Let's get it. This is the wrong way, right? Doesn't it need to go... I'm dumb, man. I don't know why I was even hitting this button. Probably because I was distracted and I needed to pee. I think it's right there, right? Or did I go one too early? No, that's it. Okay. We're getting back in the flow of things. It's been a week since I playing a couple hours today. We're getting back in the flow of things. How do you solve these puzzles? How do you think through, like, what do I actually need? What is the way I get it? What is wasted time or resources? I didn't need to draft all the way up the right-hand corner, but it worked out because we got treasure trove. I just needed to come here and hit this button. Go outside. Now I'm getting excited. There's a note there. So close yet so far. That to me says we're on the right track. That's encouragement. Which would be important if... Encouragement would be really important if you got into Antichamber and then got dissuaded and didn't open the doors, right? To me, so close yet so far says there's very likely something behind one of these doors. I don't know why, because it works differently than... Because the doors have been, like, going to nothing in every other outdoor room so far. But also that drawing gives... I'm wavering. Can you watch me waver in real time in terms of confidence between... Is this gonna work? I don't know that this is gonna work. Is this gonna work? Now, here's the real question. Do I go get footsteps from dining room first? I think I probably do. There may also be some food inside after we got Secret Garden, which we would like. So, footsteps. Okay, we got food. We're down to 10. We have trophy room, so that's 30, right? Could be. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So, oh my god. I got Secret Garden, but I also... Oh my god, we're gonna have so much food. Fuck yeah. I was gonna say, I got Secret Garden, but I also already had conference room. Name a room in the game that I forget the effect of more often than conference room. 57. Let's fucking go. 62. I literally always forget. And I would have gone through the house looking for food that wasn't there. It wasn't spread. Okay, I'm a little nervous. We've opened every single door in Antichamber. I don't know that that matters. We may have just needed to open the north one. Okay. These are dead. Yeah, it was just the north one. This is definitely weird. This is definitely weird. Why is this way? It's a note! What do we think it says? Ah, this is cool. Okay, this is cool. So weird. Why does Antichamber do this? Steady is the scepter. Deadly is the stone. Heavy is the crown. Ready is the throne. That gives me fucking chills, dude. Oh, boy. What? It's a drawing from... I mean, we need to screenshot this shit immediately, right? I have a couple immediate reactions. Why is our font this way? Why is it so spread out? That is just a little weird to me, and my brain can start to puzzle on that. But I need to chill. Second, that almost has to be... Yep, absolutely. The same drawing. I was like, that's Curse of the Black Bridge style. 100%. Okay, we're going to set that aside because I just read something that is very interesting to me. My third immediate reaction is I read steady as the scepter and I thought heavy as the crown. This is in the phrasing of the saying heavy as the crown. And then it turns out it was there. But the difference is we have you know, descriptor is the noun. And the four nouns are two of them are very interesting words to us. Heavy as the crown. Okay. We have a lot of crowns in this game. Ready is the throne. I've been obsessed. With throne room, reclaim the crown. For a full second there, I thought this was going to say reclaim the throne. Because apparently I've messed that up in my head. Reclaim the throne. And scepter, I know for a fact that Arinda is holding a scepter. And wearing a crown. The angel. Because since day one, I have called that person shield/scepter/king. So they have a scepter. So then stone was the weird one. And I was like, oh, deadly is the stone? I don't know what that means. Enter. Bum, 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 bum. Curse of Blackbridge. The box was secured by a rusted yet robust padlock, would not open easily without a key. Jesper looked over to the driver, quietly observing. So my memory here is that this is the box that contained the curse that limited Jesper's footsteps for the rest of their life. But the reason the stone matters is right here. You have a key, there is no key. Easy enough then. Headed over to a nearby rock of sizable dimension, lifted the stone up, carrying it back to the box. If there was ever a time when the lock had been resistant to brute force, it wasn't recent. With one hit, the stone, deadly as the stone, had completely shattered the rusted lock. He bent back down, opened the lid. Inside was an effigy, a crude figure chiseled from stone. Without too much deliberation, Jesper bent down, picked it up, somewhat surprised by how heavy it seemed given how light the box had felt. He'd expected to find gold or gems. He looked questioningly. You are cursed. Deadly is the... Oh, shit. It says it right there. For deadly is the stone. You've opened that which should never have been opened. You are cursed. That's one step, right? One pace. 12 more, you'll be dead. If there was a time when the old man had been resistant to brute force, it wasn't recent. This is also one of the italicized words. Deadly is the stone. I don't know why I'm pulling that out when I can just go here and go. Steady is the scepter. Deadly is the stone. Heavy is the crown. Ready is the throne. Have I done something by getting in here that makes the throne ready? I don't know. Do I need... I have a lot of thoughts about what our next actions are. First things first, let me save this photo. So this is outside Antichamber. No. Steady is the scepter. Makes me think of the statue. Do we need to do something with the statue? Deadly is the stone. Curse of Black Bridge. But also, it's the stone that broke open this cursed thing which exists in the shrine normally. In the normal shrine, it's like right here-ish. And you could break it open, or you can open it. I don't remember. Heavy is the crown. There's a crown. There's a couple crowns. There's a crown in room 46. There's a crown in the... there's a paper crown in the closed exhibit. There's also reclaim the crown. Ready is the throne in the throne room. Has the... my first guess would be, has the throne room changed by me reading this or opening this? Has something happened? I really thought there was going to be a key in there to the black box of the treasure trove. I have 56 footsteps, which is a lot. We have a lot of time to think through this. Steps. I'm going to write down some of them just in case. Reread Curse of BB. Orinda Scepter, question mark? Find it? I don't know what that means. I don't know what the scepter is in reference to. Revisit throne room. But more specifically, I don't know. Do we also just break... I have on my list already, get red crown again. Do we just break... shrine box in the shrine normally? We probably want to go down foundation and then back up. Nothing over here is important. We've got a lot of potential drafted rooms. Could we get... Like I said last episode, I am also very interested now in the, like, reclaim the throne, heavy is the reclaim the crown, heavy is the crown. I'm feeling pointed towards... There are multiple crowns in the game. I don't know if I need to do something with them. Specifically in throne room. I don't know. Should I sit on the throne in throne room wearing the crown from room 46? I don't really wear it. I just kind of have it. Why does it have arrows left and right? Why? Why does it have arrows left and right? Why can the room not be rotated? I knew that room was fucking important. You can just tell. It's got gravitas to it. Throne room has gravitas to it. It's got a sense of importance. From day one, I'm like, this room seems important. Oh, of course we got a new note, and now I don't know what it means. Steady is the scepter. The ruler is steady-handed. Deadly is the stone. Cursed is the person who goes for wealth. Heavy is the crown. The responsibility of ruling is difficult. I'm gonna redraw here. I don't like all these dead ends. That's much. Oh, even. I don't fucking have a. Have I been inside of this? Have I done anything in this break room? I don't remember if I did. Chapel's also better. I think Chapel's probably better here. Chapel's better here. Allowance has been raised. What special keys do I have? Let's lockpick. West Wing Hall here is good. We're gonna keep drafting. We're gonna hopefully get. Basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep drafting and I'm gonna think. We're gonna try and get throne room closed exhibit with a thing. Key card, and get to room 46 to grab the crown. Are those three all related? I don't know. I don't know. These are a bunch of dead ends. I don't really need any of this. We don't need money. Do I redraw? I think I might. I'm gonna use a star. Tunnel while drafting south is super interesting. Attic while drafting is also very interesting because it gives us a shit ton of items. Oh, I can still draft from passageway. I totally forgot. Fuck. I thought this was all a column that I couldn't get into. Okay, we need at least 3 gems to make up for that. Coin purse is not worth it. Attic is a little interesting to me these days. Because so many of the... it's such a RNG thing. We've gotten our 3 gems, which is good. We've gotten 1 extra gem. And then we've gotten 2 items I truly wish were not in my inventory. Because they actually make things more difficult in terms of moon pendant. Coin purse, battery pack. Can I drop stuff? I'd love to drop stuff. Okay, 1 room south of here is a treasure. Yeah, we've just gotten item. There's something still here. Key. We've gotten items that I don't want. Okay. So, we'll draft from here. Pool is a good shout. It adds stuff to the draft pool, but it also gives us more junctions. I think we probably want to go do passageway and maybe even break room for a... key card? Ready is the throne is to me the most important line of that entire thing, where it's like... it like as the last line, ready is the throne, makes me think like it's time. Something is ready to happen right now. Chronograph is more useful when we have study, which we have. Do I buy it? I'll buy it. Fuck it. At this point, our pool for what we might keep for Moon Pendant is very diluted. Okay, we got to get some stuff out of the draft pool. I think Maid's Chamber is honestly fine here. I kind of wanted to see if I could... Let's use one constellation, because I'd kind of like to get garage here. Do we even have garage keys? We don't. Car keys? Shit. Why did I say that then? Drawing room's better. We'll get it out of the draft pool. And we'll get a chance to draft in these two positions. There's still some item in here. Couple coins. Commissary could let us buy gems. Code check, let's get out of the draft pool and put it right here. It's fine. I don't really want it, but I want it out of the draft pool because it's super common right now. Why don't you start with 20 extra footsteps? Let's get that out of the draft pool too, probably. You could also redraw and then rewind. Let's redraw, then rewind. Let's get Sauna. Okay. $38 footsteps is not a lot, but it's not a little. Probably fine. From here, let's go break room to get the key card if I can get it. How the fuck do I get up there again? Nope, this way. Shit. Wasted footsteps. That's right, I'm gaining some footsteps from, this is the one I did not solve. From the, sleep mask. Okay, so negative 3, sorry. Times 3 is negative 9. Times 1 is negative 9, plus 10 is 1. Oh boy. 3, 6, rounded to 10. Minus 6 is 4, plus 6 is 10, minus 6 is 4. There have been a lot of 4 answers recently. We got key card! Oh my god, I do love key card. It's my emotional support key card. Okay. This is good, because it means... If we were to get, we know the difficulty surrounding closed exhibit. The difficulty with closed exhibit is that you have to draft it in a way where you can, like, access the back panel and also sprint around to the front. So, if I wanted to get, which I'm not sure that I do, but at this point, I'm just kind of hoping and praying. I don't know. I decided on this kind of like last run or last episode that we want that there's the blue prince crown. There's the paper crown from the closed exhibit, which I've gotten once, but I barely remember. And There's this reclaim the crown thing on throne room. Ready is the throne, heavy is the crown. Are those all tied together? I don't really know. I don't really think so. But in my head, it kind of ties together. I don't know that it ties together so much with the thing we found outside as it just ties together with I'm very interested in the reclaim the crown thing on throne room. If I were to get closed exhibit, I have ornate compass. I would want to put it in a way that I wouldn't want to draft it right here, for instance. I need to be able to like run around it. That doesn't really make sense. Like I need a position. I could draft it right here with its back facing up. And then I could like run around kind of situation, you know? Let's get some stuff out of the draft pool. I can draft from foundation this direction. Storeroom is not bad. It allows us to draft a little bit more. Throne room, I think we'll be able to get a little bit easier than... Like, setting up... God, I probably sound nuts right now. Setting up closed exhibit is probably the more difficult thing between the two. Which is why I'm like... If I want to commit to it, I've got gems, I've got constellations, I've got a million amazing items that make it easier. I didn't dig in the sauna to get the treasure map. Fuck! It would be in here. That I would try and get it. Most likely. And instead I got throne room. That's fine if I... Does this not rotate? That's fine if I can get closed exhibit in a different place, but I don't know that I can. But I'm really interested in throne room right now. Really interested. I don't know where you would put... I don't know that I can put... I'm doing the, like, Tetris in my head. I don't know that I can put closed exhibit anywhere else. Because you have to be able to, like, run... You have to have, like, 4 rooms in a corner. And you can't have... I'm going to redraw here. And I'm going to use constellations. Please, dear God. I can always rewind. Can I rewind once? Or more times? I think just once. Please, dear God. Give me throne room, please. I'm using constellations because I feel so guilty about it. I don't even want to use my gems, and that's not a good sign. This is exactly the position I would put it in. If we put it here, and then I draft something above it that can access down, I can get it, right? I think we take it. I don't know that I even want this room, but I think we take it. We can get throne room in other positions. This one we only could get in this position. That LCD sound system in this position. From this position. Okay, we have 23 footsteps, which is not a lot. Oh, fuck. Probably need a kitchen. Go ahead and draft here. Give me a throne room, please. Parlor's not terrible. Costs us nothing, gives us 3 gems as if we solve the problem. And I probably need to draft from treasure trove first to make sure I get the room that I want up there. Let's do this and come back to it. I need to go to treasure trove first, I think. God, I hope anything I'm saying makes sense. Okay, we have to draft the correct room here. I don't think... actually, this is kind of great. I don't think we need to go to Antichamber from this side. We probably want to go to Antichamber at some point if we want to get that crown and this other crown at the same time. And... so I think kitchen here makes sense because we need the fucking food. So this should give us access, right? Yeah! Okay, let's buy some stuff. Now, I've been told that the bug that I encountered with buying stuff grabbing coins too quickly, or dice too quickly, actually happens a lot in here. So I need to slow the fuck down. We're not going to grab bacon and eggs because we don't want to add something to the draft pool right now, if we can avoid it. And I think we're going to get enough footsteps with just bananas. Let's go. Okay, it all works out. So. There's just everywhere. Ready? There's not a red room among the first 3 floor plans you draw while drafting. You may redraw. Useful for rehearsing museum burglary. Ah, this image right here looks less like the drawing on this than I want it to. This looks like a jester's hat, which I'm a little nervous about. Okay. Now we need to just, you know, in my hypothetical mental situation where this all works out, technically we could take this one to go get the room 46 crown. Rotunda's not bad, but it uses all of our gems. And I can redraw for free. Throne room. I mean, that's the winning, that's the exact best case scenario for me, is get throne room. Do we do it? Still normal? Still normal. Let's go grab the crown. Ah, I was really hoping it would not be normal if it said, ready is the throne. Is the throne ready? This room is normal. Oh boy. Okay, we have very much to wrestle with the fact that I don't think I understand this note. Reclaim the crown. It's definitely not this crown. What does it mean to reclaim the crown? Should I put the crown back? I can't put the crown back. This is Pharaoh, right? Pharaoh. I think I just don't understand this sign. This steady is the scepter, deadly is the stone. Heavy is the crown. The next thing it makes me want to do is just break the coffer again. The cursed coffer in nothing. In shrine. Steady is the scepter. Deadly is the stone. Heavy is the crown. Ready is the throne. Ready is the throne? Like, you're sure it's ready? I don't know. Well, who would have ever guessed that was coming? That kind of felt like that was probably going to happen. We need to think about the future, and the future involves, where do I call it a day to make tomorrow's Blessing of the Monk better? Probably Secret Passage. Which means I have some footsteps to get there. Mailroom makes tomorrow a little bit better. Don't really think there's anything else I need to do. What can this mean? Steady is the scepter. Deadly is the stone. I probably just need to reread Curse of the Black Bridge. Antichamber in the outdoor room did something. That's for sure. It did the shit out of something. Okay. We're going to call it an episode. I mean, we're not going to call it an episode right here because I got to get back to the thing, but we're going to give up. Is basically the deal. I pulled this off again, which I'm excited about. That's always a difficult thing to make happen. Is drafting closed exhibit in the way and having keycard in the way that allows you to allows you to make any progress to get the paper crown. Okay, so from here, let's go hallway, cloister, then to the right. Woo! We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, secret passage. I don't know. I'm gonna have to keep thinking. I'm gonna have to keep reading. Steady as the scepter. The other thing about it that I will say that I was looking at earlier is just the, like, the shape of it. Then by shape, I mean the, like, EA, 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 EA. Is, the. And then 3 of the words are O and N. And then one of them is real weird, the scepter. You know? Also rhymes. Stone and throne. Why is it shaped that way? I don't know. That's going to do it for this day, for this episode. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like on the video. We're going to call it a day inside of Secret Passage. I should have coat checked something. Fuck. Every time. Every time. Coat check was not super far away either. I should have coat checked something. That's all right. Probably the fucking paper crown if I ever want to get that again. But I don't know that I do. Either way, thanks so much for watching. I gotta stop. My brain's going a million miles a minute. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Until then, bye!